What's going on, guys? How we doing? What's happening? Let me adjust that just a smidge here. Sorry. Technical adjustments here on the fly. What's going on? How we doing out there? Happy Thursday to everyone. Hope you guys are doing okay. Sorry I did not stream yesterday, but just had some stuff that came up that was unavoidable. So, didn't happen. Sorry about that. But we are here today. So, what are you guys up to? Unfortunately, yesterday was a bit of a wash. So, oops, forgot to hit go live. Okay. Instagram's late. Not that anybody watches on Instagram. Anyway, so, oh well. Yeah, yesterday was a total wash for me. So, unfortunately, I didn't make any headway yesterday. And I did today. I got a little more progress, but I'm still struggling with. There's not a good viable way to make this happen. This is kind of I'm in a sort of a catch-22 situation here. The issue is just the mouse over kind of stuff. So let's see. At this point, we should be good here. So if we come over here, come on over, and we get the mouse. Let me make sure I get the mouse active. There. So you can see here, it's popping up. It's showing mouse planter 1, right? Which is great, but let's see, if you notice, oops, get back over there, buddy. Stay still. See, I'm not getting it to actually highlight when Will's in the way, right? So his collider is interfering, which is frustrating because I have it specifically set up to ignore it. If we look right here in the camera, scroll all the way down, and we say animal is absolutely turned off. So unless this is backwards, but I don't think it is. I mean, the idea here is, okay, I mean, yeah, if we say nothing, everything goes off, right? Yeah, exactly. Oops. Yeah, we're back to where we were. Okay. So animal is turned off. And what does work is if you change the layer right here to ignore raycast. If you do that, then guess what? It'll ignore it. But the problem there is if we turn this from animal, well, you know what? Here, I'll explain. This is why this doesn't work. So if, for example, let's see, let's move him over here, get him situated like so. Stop being fidgety. All right. So here's, well, we're going to switch him. If we get him selected there, we're going to switch him from animal to ignore raycast. Yes, let's just go all the way down the line, right? So the cool thing now is if, there you go. See, look at that. It's working. That's exactly what we want. You're going, well, you're done. That's perfect, right? There you go. Problem solved. Hey, wasn't that easy? Yeah, except for this kind of stuff. Because he is no longer on the animal layer, the Malbur's controller doesn't quite treat it the same way. And as a result, he does funky stuff like climbing on the furniture, which is not what we want. So he has to be specifically set to animal. And you get an either or kind of situation. You do not get both. So I'm kind of hosed on this. And it's really kind of frustrating. So let's see, he switched back. Good. I mean, yeah, I mean, he kind of, there you go, you know, but I mean, when it's over him, I mean, I could have him highlight, I guess. You know, I mean, it doesn't do anything, you know, but I mean, at least it would indicate the fact that, oh, I'm on him, so that's why I'm not seeing the planter highlight. You know, I don't know what else to do here, right? But I mean, the hover over is working. That's the nice thing. We got that plugged in, but still, this is kind of hosed. So, I don't know. Let's play with just having him flip on, but he's not even in contact. So that's not going to work. But, you know, I could maybe have his highlight go to white, and then you move off of it, snaps back to black. Yuck. SpongeBob, what's up? Hey, welcome back. How are things? Let me, actually I forgot to update the old YouTube stuff, but it looks like it's coming through, which is good. Sometimes Streamlabs is a little picky, and it doesn't like to have some of the stuff come through, but it looks like you're there. What's new? Made any more new videos? Found any new videos? What's happening? So, I'm just sort of struggling at the moment. Nice. Yeah, just kind of struggling at the moment, trying to figure out how to make the physics work the way I wanted to. I guess let's go down the road of having the player highlight kind of pop on and off. I don't know what else to do. So let's go player aftermath. And it just threw it right down to the bottom of the script there. Okay, we got nothing there. Properties. So yeah, because I don't know if we even have the highlight here. We do not. Highlight's not even associated with the A player script. Unless it's, wait, is it in here? Maybe it's in A player. It's not even there. Crap. Excuse me. I think we may have to add the highlight option to the player, as well as the same way that we have for contact items. I'm in the works of making a 48-minute film. Nice. Sounds ambitious. That's cool. A SpongeBob themed 48-minute film, I'm guessing, or something else. Because you can't play Save the Titanic for 48 minutes. That just doesn't happen. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I haven't checked GitHub lately to make sure that my programmer Richard hasn't added any new stuff that I need to be aware of. Let me double check on this. Don't want to step on his toes. Good. Okay, I don't see anything there. Do not close GitHub while the update. I thought it was done. Yeah, it's done. Okay, GitHub's kind of going nutty. It's acting like it's updating when it's not updating. Alright, there's another quirky thing. Fun times. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and get contact, which I thought I had active. Turn off the planter. Oh wait, no, actually I get to it that way. Planter. Donde está? There it is. Alright. We want contact. This is the bad boy we're looking for. Alright. Planter, A player. Planter goes away. Contact will get there. Mouse, that hides, that hides. Hides. Says all the stuff we want to go away. I'd say close all but unfortunately I got two scripts that I want to keep open, not one. And I don't think pin actually keeps it open. Alright, there we go. So contact. So now, do we even have a highlight? Yeah, highlight plus is here. Alright. What is my favorite band? That is a fantastic question. I don't know if I could say per se if I have like one specific. I definitely have like a top 5 that I can easily go to on a moment's notice. I'm old, so my music tends to skew old. I tend to skew more towards classic rock, or some people call it geriatric rock, Jurassic rock. Don't know. I mean, I can never go wrong with Beatles. I love my Beatles. I love there's an old group from the 70s called Electric Light Orchestra, which is always a great go-to. I also grew up in the 80s, so there's some music from the 80s that I like, some different groups, you know. A lot of those are one-hit wonder type bands, but I can still listen to the music today. How about you? Do you have a particular favorite? And I have to clarify the fact that my music knowledge pretty much went in the dumpster after the 90s. There's like an occasional musician that I've heard of, and there's even fewer that I actually, I hate to say this, enjoy for the last couple decades. But that's typical. Really? Okay. Hey, Can never go wrong with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. There you go. Well, speaking of, there you go. There's a crossover. I mentioned ELO. So lead singer of ELO was Jeff Lynne, who actually produced one of Tom Petty's best albums. Had songs like Free Fallin' and Running Down a Dream. So that's an awesome choice, man. I applaud your taste. Fortunately, never got to see him in concert, and it's going to be a little hard now, which is just a darn shame, but I would have loved to have seen Tom Petty. Okay, yeah, Interpol. Do not know Interpol. Is that a older band that I just never heard of, or is that a newer band that I wouldn't have heard of? That doesn't ring a bell for me at all. Sorry. So let's see, highlight plus, and then let's check our outline. We don't care about that. Actually, we could use this because player is going to actually be changing his color, so we're going to borrow that. All right, and let's go back to our searching. We don't care about that. We do care about this bad boy. So let's paste some stuff in here. Constants. Yes, this is a constant, so let's throw this in here. Static, constant. What's the difference? Close enough. Alright. So good there. Come back. Now we want this for sure. Component refs. I don't think there's a component refs in here. No, there isn't. There's components, so we'll just go ahead and stuff it in here with the other bad boys. Maybe put him down towards the bottom. What the heck? Dip it. Wow, how far down does that go? All right. Summer Game Fest got offered free tickets for the future video games of Summer Game Fest, the game industry's new digital global event. Be still my heart. Yeah, nah, not driving all the way to LA just for that. At the YouTube theater, wherever that is. Okay. Yeah, SpongeBob, I don't know. You'd have to give me some info on Interpol because I am clueless about that. But yeah, definitely can jump on board with the Tom Petty stuff. All right, did I paste this? Yeah, I'll put it right here. Just gonna bury it right there in the middle. All right, so we got him. Oops. And who else do I need to be concerned about? We got highlight there. Okay. Not is highlighted, but highlight on. Let's see. Toggle highlight. We don't want to turn it on and off. We just want to change the color. Always show. Did we lose? Get outline parameter. Configure outline. All right, let's try and come at it this way. We'll look at the white outline color and see if that still exists in code somewhere. There we go. Enabled. So get, okay. Oh shoot, that's the only place? White outline color. Okay, color's enabled. Alright, so outline. Okay, we can do it this way. It's not gonna be pretty. And my programmer yelled at me for messing with this, but we're gonna tweak this. Let's see where we want to put this. Let's see, not under Unity messages, no. Let's see. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's bury it in the mouse over. Let's try that. Because this is associated with him. Should be. Wait for the rebuild. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Close that. All right. Let's come back to him. Yeah, he's on the base here. That's what we want. So all that goodness there. Oh wait, no. Yeah, the mesh is down there. Let's see. So we probably need to add the highlight. All right, so that one, serialized field, outline. Yeah, okay, good. Highlight effect, outline. Just need to find it. Outline. There it is. So we're gonna try and put it here, hopefully. Yes, and then that covers all the children. Highlight children. Good. That's exactly what we want it to be. Okay. So highlight effect, and then all right, so we're good with that for the moment. So let's do the mouse over. So that'd be nice and easy to get our info from. Don't know where he lives. Find it this way. There he is. And let's see, I don't know where I should. I'm gonna just maybe shove it all the way down to the bottom, just tucked away. All right. Really? Wait. Why do you not like game object? All right. How about this? This. Really? Why do we not have game object? Do we not have? Yeah, I guess we don't. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We don't care. That's just for debug pro. Oh, because we're outside of everything. Never mind. That's why. I went too far. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Boom. All right, let's do it this way. Let's come from the top here so we can find it. We're scrolling all the way down. There's probably some hotkey that allows you to do this faster, but I have no clue what it is. We'll put it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick it right here at the bottom, and we'll figure out where it goes later. Plug void. Yeah. I'll mouse enter. So we need outline, color, outline color equals white, white outline color, on mouse exit, we switch it back to its black color. Okay, maybe that works. We got it wired up, so let's see. Probably need to put animal back in the selection, although maybe it works. I don't know. It doesn't seem to behave correctly. The physics and the layers and that kind of stuff. I think it kind of has a mind of its own. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe it is working. Because he's definitely not highlighting. No errors, so that's a plus. You know what? Forget it. We're not going to do debug log. We're just going to go ahead and set this like so. I guess what it's doing is that it'll intercept the ray, but it won't report that the ray made contact. That's my guess. So if we turn that animal on now, and we're still getting nothing. Alright, so let's go into the other place where we can set this under physics. Ignore raycast on animal. Turn that off. And we're still getting nothing. That is freaking weird. Okay. Or maybe it's working, but maybe it is actually making contact. Player contact. Enter. And maybe it's the line color thing it's not liking. So maybe that's the culprit. But this will tell us one way or the other which part is screwing up. Alright. Another endless build. Player contact enter. There, okay, right here in the lower corner, which I'm totally blocking. Never mind. You just have to take my word for it. Enter, exit. Okay, that's working. So, more disturbing is the fact that it's not actually modifying the outline. Let's double check that we have that configured correctly, which I thought we did. Outline, will mesh, highlight. Yeah. Highlight, outline color. Yeah. Highlight effect, outline color, black versus white. Well, let's just do it this way. Let's say, try and mess with it this way. Close that. Alright, so we're close. Let's say color white. See if that gets us anywhere. Maybe it's just that constant value that isn't behaving correctly. If so, that's fine. We'll just remove that. No, that's not it either. Huh. Alright, so let's try and, instead of doing that, let's try and just mess with the outline some other way. Let's try enable disable. Let's see, outline set disabled. Is that a bool or is that oh, just okay. Enable should work. Equals false. And then we move away, switch back to true. Good enough. Alright, we'll try our luck with that. And no, it doesn't look like it's doing much of anything. That's really strange. Okay. Focused. Let's get on will here. So mesh. Highlight effect. Yeah, it's just having no effect on the script for some reason. Unless there's something that's circumventing it, and no, because I wouldn't have changed, that wouldn't affect the color stuff. So I'm kind of perplexed on why it keeps fighting me. Yeah. So just for the fun of it, I'm going to jump in here and say, hey, make that white. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It is. No, there it is. That does work. just not for me in code for some reason. ¿Por qué? Don't know. And if we try like that, that works as well. Highlight effect A player. So unless I don't know. That's peculiar. Or let's see. Wait. Yeah. Player enter, exit, enter, exit. So that should be working. I have no idea why it's not behaving. Highlight effect. We have total control over that. Let's see. Let's see. Outline color equals. Yeah, that's what we had before. That's not helpful. I was thinking that might have been a different command, but no. Outline gradient, outline mask mode, quality, sharpness, visibility, width. We try width equals 100. Just really crank it up like crazy. I mean, I assume the width right now is like something super small. Yeah, 0.075. That might be a bit huge. Let's, if that even works, let me just do something smaller like 3. There we go. And there it is. Interesting. It's like it's reversed though. That's did I put on the other field? Weird. It's like it's not executing it until it does mouse exit. And that's 0.075. F. Yes. Wait, come on. I hit it. F. Thank you. Yeah. That's strange. It's like it wouldn't execute the command until you moved away, which is exit, but it's actually enter that is doing it. That's just kind of broken. Yeah, I don't understand why it's behaving like backwards. On mouse enter. Maybe just on mouse. That's so weird because if I do this, it's like it won't execute that code until exit happens, which that makes no sense. What am I missing here? And it's weird. It's like it won't do it the first time, but on the second time, and once again, it's on exit. So when it goes into like that, that's weird. I mean, unless I do something where I delay it, that might be interesting. I mean, there's something about the execution that it won't do it because I have no idea why. So just for the fun of it, I've done this before on some other things just to get it to behave. Delay it by a frame. Highlight. This would be off. And we'll say yield return new. Wait for fixed update. Happy now? Yes. So we're gonna move this crap because it's not helping, and we'll say start coroutine. Highlight off. All right, so and then We have off, and then we'll have on. Lucini, what's up, buddy? What's new? What's going on? How's your late Thursday? Let's see, highlight on. So, true. What's happening? Turn that back on. I'm kind of struggling at the moment, trying to figure out why these controls to turn the highlight on and off are not behaving like they should, and I have no clue as to why. All right. Yeah, it's still not. That's weird. Okay, let's go back to trying this stuff. Highlight instead of that. We're gonna punch that up to 1. That seems to be more than enough. And here, 0.075. Put it back to what it was. Did I save? Yes. My programmer's actually added the code for switching characters, which is something I need to tackle, but I was not going to do that on here because I think that's going to be a lot of going down the rabbit hole kind of stuff. And look at that. It's executing, but it's not actually making the adjustment. Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Wait, I see it now. It is actually changing the value. So that's working. So let's pump this up to like 5 so we can actually see it. So the situation I'm facing here is the fact that I don't want to have the raycast touch the player, hit the player, but it's the way it works is kind of stupid, and I can't really fix it. Okay, this is bizarre. So it's like you could see the value change right here, but it has no effect. I mean, unless these guys... Yeah, this is all him, and it is children, so that should be working. It works when I do it that way, but when I update, is there something to update? Yeah, so there's the 1 value, but if I do it this way, stop. 5, it doesn't work. If I set the code by, if I set the value by code, it has no effect. But if I do it manually, it does it. What the hell? I have no clue why that happens. Is there something I need to like tell it to actually process it? Highlight plus. Outline. Highlight effect. Yeah, it's the correct. This is correct. Unless when it's protected. No, unless that's what's throwing it. I don't think so. But I'll make it private. I mean, is protected preventing the code from actually modifying? Yeah. Okay, I'm out of my depth. Yeah, I don't know if you typed that late or if you just didn't hear. So the difficulty I'm facing is the fact that I want to have the mouse hover over the objects and highlight. For example, here. This is great. Look at that. That's fantastic. That's exactly what we want. But the complication comes in if Will is standing in front of it. Stop running. There you go. Then he blocks the selection. See? Right now I'm mousing over the planter, but Will's collider is getting in the way, which right now that looks like a bug, right? There's nothing in there to really kind of give you any indication that you're over the Will character. So what I was trying to do is just make his highlight pop up so you get the understanding that, okay, I got it. We're not, yeah. We're hitting him instead of the object. He's in the way. Got to move him over or something like that. which you wouldn't have to do anyways. But I mean, there could be additional character like Dr. Smith or robot that could be obscuring the object. And I just want it to look like it's not a bug. And for some reason, I am not, by code, able to modify. I can do it. It changes the value, but the highlight doesn't actually change, which is a weird quirk with this plugin. I'm trying to figure out why that was happening. So yeah, I was changing it from protected to private. I don't think that'll make a difference. Kind of grasping at straws here. Outline. I'll do this once again just to make sure. There. Alright, and we come back up. We will look at the outline. Yeah. That's, I have no idea why. I mean, unless, let's try over. If mouse over instead of, maybe there's just something with enter. I hate the fact that it'd be like doing it every single time, but really, you're not gonna give that to me? Yeah, you're just not gonna. Okay. Fine. Act like it doesn't exist. See if I care. Alright. Highlight off. Oh, wait. Maybe I got the backwards off. Highlight on. No, that's it. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. Let's see. So, and then on exit, we will try and drop it back down. So now, mouse over, we'll see if this has any effect, rather than just checking on the entry. And I don't know, maybe there's something weird about that, that the first pass isn't actually somehow sending the value. It happens too fast, and it doesn't update. I have no clue. Absolutely grasping at straws here. See, and this is killing me, because look at it. If you see, the value is actually changing there. You know, it's 0.075. I hover over them, it says 5, but it doesn't actually change it. So unless it's this highest. Yeah, it's still having no effect. So it's not like, I have no idea why this stupid plugin will not update by code. Alright, I guess I just gotta let it go for right now. I got bigger fish to fry, I guess, because this is just freaking broken. Alright, so let me undo some of this crap. We're not using it on mouse over. That's just terrible. All I wanted was the highlight color to change. And highlight off. That's gonna go away. And exit. Should be back to black. It's actually not even black. It's more of like a transparent. But at this point, it doesn't matter because it doesn't work. Not my day for programming, I guess. Well, usually isn't anyways. So, Lucchini, what's new with you, man? Starting to gear up for the weekend? Anything exciting? Alright. So I'll switch this back to from private to protected. Yeah, delete me. I literally don't know the difference between private and protected. I gotta look that up. Okay. Private versus protected. It's not accessible by any other method or class, not even the Unity editor. That's private. Protected variable is only accessible by the class they belong to in its subclass. Okay, good. So that's kind of what we want there. So we'll switch that back to protected. Not that it helped. I guess I can look at the contact and figure out how he was doing it. Is it protective virtual void, toggle outline internal? Yeah, so this crap's way over my head. I don't want to toggle, I just want to change the color. And this is what I was facing before, is that here's the color, but that's on get, that's not set. It's enabled. Just more of this. Just gonna plug away on the game like I always do. Nothing too big, exciting planned for this weekend. Just more of this. I don't know. Maybe I'll bust out the mocap suit and try and get some of that stuff banged out over the weekend, because I'm sort of getting a little burned out on this coding stuff since it's not my strong suit, as I've demonstrated here. So it might be time to shift gears, because I'm spinning my wheels and I'm kind of getting like obsessed over stuff that I can't make work. A new anime, Ninja Kamui. Yeah, I'm a little picky on my anime. It's to be honest, there's not. I think we talked about it before. There's not a lot of anime that I actually have really thoroughly enjoyed. I think I came. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm not the only one. I came to it late. You know. I mean, just my age. Anime. Like animated anime versus like manga. Didn't really exist as much. So maybe if I'd have been immersed in it at a younger age, I might have embraced it a lot better than kind of where I am now. Yeah, let's see. What did I do? I finished Ted Lasso. I think that should be mandatory, that everybody has to watch all 3 seasons of Ted Lasso before they die, just to see what fantastic television can truly be. It got popular in the West in the late 80s, I'd say. Yeah, see, and that was just a hair's past the point for me, you know. Late 80s, I was like, what is that? That's college for me. Not your preferred ending, but still great. Oh, interesting. I thought it was. I don't know how you could talk about it without giving spoilers, and I like to avoid that. Not that anyone around here cares, but I thought it pretty much ended the way I thought it would for the most part. There was not much that I didn't get a level of resolution or anything like that. So I appreciated it. I just, the way that they could take something that feels just like a spoon-fed cliche lecture moment, where there's somebody pontificates, but it's just done so elegantly every single time that, when the music swells and then they start having some like, it reminds me of this, and then they tell you the story, and it's kind of like it always seems to work, which is amazing. Should have gone where he did. It's time for yeah. But I mean, the motivating factor that made him do it makes total sense, and there was no other way around it. I mean, even though other options were explored, it made sense why that was not viable. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think it's also good because it has that, beginning, middle, and, a 3-season kind of finish to it. So liked it. Really enjoyed that. The only bummer is the fact that it ended, because I could still use another more Ted Lasso. Been watching Silo now. I finally came back to Silo. Still can't quite get fully on board with it. I mean, I get why people like it. It's just I'm not really immersed with it. Although, ironically enough, there's a character that that it's the machinery lady, the lady that owns the repair shop in Silo. She's actually Rebecca's mom in Ted Lasso. The only reason I know this is because I'm watching them, back to back, and I'm looking at her and I kind of go, she almost looks like her mom, but I don't think that's right. And I looked it up. It's like, damn, I'm right. It's like that was awesome. That's cool because it's totally radically different characters. You have a one very sympathetic, almost like motherly type figure, and you have the mom who is far from the motherly figure. Um, yeah, very much so. Yeah, exactly, from Dune. And yeah, definitely a different character for her because in Dune she's very almost like regal. You know what I mean? Very, you know, uh, internal. Whereas in Silo she's all over the place, and in my opinion, a little too all over the place. That's just me, but yeah, and that's just direction. That's not her. That's where they want that character to go, and I just and maybe she changes. I'm only what 2 or 3 episodes in, so there's that key factor of her line of work. Uh, but trying to do without spoilers. But so maybe things change after that. But you know, eh. And there's not. Oh, and then she's also in the Mission Impossible movies as well. So yeah, she's done okay for herself. Yeah, I don't know if maybe we're a little lag there, but I think I'm up to 3. I'm still early. Um, you know, she's trying to keep the generator alive and humming. Yeah, I'm very early. Absolutely very early. Yeah, I get that. And I mean, I guess I will take the benefit of the doubt that there is an arc to her character and it will evolve over time. Same thing for Fleabag. A buddy of mine was giving me uh, a lot of trash talking because I only made it one episode in Fleabag just because I found oh shoot, what's her face's name? Paula Wexler, blah 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 blah, whatever her name is, from the last Indiana Jones movie, and I just her character was so unsympathetic, but he's telling me there's an arc to her character, so I need to go back to Fleabag and give that one another chance. But I'm just there was a whole slew of like counter heroes, of like you're the worst. Oh shoot, what was there was the other one. Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it, but there was like several where you just had the main characters just like I want this person to get hurt. I want someone to punch him in the face just to make me feel better. And it's like when you're rooting against the main character, that's difficult. Um, she's definitely evolving. I think if you are on episode 3, there should be this all the signs. Yeah, to a degree. Yeah. There'll be a character development. I mean, not anything else. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. That's exactly. Um, you know, she's been offered the sort of metaphorical red or green pill from Matrix moment, if I can phrase it that way. How about that? It's quasi spoiler free. Yep. But yeah, yeah. I want to enjoy it more, I guess, and maybe I will. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna. I guess I. Oh, just looking at the color. Configure outline. Static. Okay, actually, I can modify that. But that's what I'm doing, and it's having no effect. Why does it work for him and not me in this other script? Or maybe it doesn't work in this other script. That's a good question. Hmm. It has to be size and color? That wouldn't make sense. All right. You know what? I keep saying I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I guess what I could do is just sort of go around and clean all these other things up. Do some housekeeping. Housekeeping, which is overdue. And the next question is, do I want the GUI to, no, I think I want to make him come over. So, all right. Okay, so if we click on that, so okay, so then it'd be on mouse click, right? All right, yeah, then we're gonna go down that path. That's something that I can actually make some headway on, I think. So let's come back to the planter. And is it? It's not on mouse over. It'd be on what? On mouse click. That might be it. I don't remember. I'm too lazy to look it up. We'll just double check. Like so. Yeah, so they're gonna release Ted Lasso is like the whole Blu-ray box set for all 3 seasons, and yeah, the price was like $85, and I thought that was like a third-party jacked up price, but that's like Amazon shipped and sold by Amazon. It's like $85, really? I guess they're really trying to like market and milk all the people that didn't want to buy Apple Plus to just all right, let me see what the fuss is. $85, yeah, sure, whatever. But yeah, that seems like a lot of money for, I mean, what, 10 to 12 episodes per season? 30, so that's, you know, over $3 per episode. Yeah, that seems way overpriced to me, but don't know. I mean, I would actually buy it just for archive purposes, when it was like a reasonable price. Okay, so it's not on mouse click. That's not doing jack for us. So did I do it wrong, or is the command wrong? Oh, it's just on my mouse down. Got it. All right. Mouse click, mouse down. Yeah, it feels like we're spending. Yeah. Did that work? It did. Click. Awesome. Spinning my wheels here a bit, but I mean there is progress. This is the learning curve of trying to figure out how to integrate mouse control and that kind of stuff. So this is still new, and once I have a full handle on it, then all these headaches should go away. All right. So then what we want is, where is our go-to? Oh, I know where it is. It's this guy, I think. Really? I thought it, unless I remarked it out. Oh, okay. No, I did. So, oh shoot, I don't remember the command now. Set target, transform. Oh, no, okay. Okay, I was testing that. So then, in theory, wherever this is, in this case, I want him to be in front. Like so. So 1.7.5, 1.4. So if we turn this on like so, he should run over there. And see? Look at that. Exactly. Wait. It didn't do jack. Did I not save? I didn't save it. Good. Okay, I'm not totally screwed yet. I have to come up like a value like run to position or something. Alright, so now if we hit this and this, he should run up to, well, it's kind of in the right spot. That's weird. I guess he overshoots it. Okay, so I need him to be close enough that he triggers that, so that's good. So, yeah, 1.75, 1.34. I'll remember it. 1.75, 1.34. like so. All right. And then we need to so then what we need is to somehow get at his brain in the player, and I don't think I have this in existence yet. I think we're gonna have to put this in the A player. No, it's not. Yeah, we need that in here for sure. All right, I did add some stuff here. Yeah, so this is doing no good, so I'm going to just remove all this crap for right now. You know, I'm just going to undo, go like crazy here, because none of this was working. Yeah. Yep, we'll get rid of highlight plus because that failed miserably. Okay, good. So what we need to do is add his controller. Yeah, that's animation. So I'm going to put it right here. Call it numbers animation. You like that? You don't like that. Why do you not like that? It's not under controller. No, it's like the AI brain. Let me look at the other one. Huh. Oh, controller AI. Oh, okay. So that was in the right direction here. Controller. Okay, so that goes to animal. So I need, yeah. Here's what we do. We borrow this. What's it? Is that? That's not it, is it? No. Controller AI and then this. Okay. And then this. There. That was easy. And this is call it brain. There. Now it's happy. And copy this. All right. So we have his brain accessible. Let's see, so set public void run to position. Sure. We don't need a get set because there's no reason to ask for the value. Where's brain? Set target, and it should be fine with it. There we go. And then we need to get this value. We'll say transform desc for destination. Or is that already taken by somebody? No? That's good. All right. All right, so planter on mouse dome. Let's see, how do I get a player from here? Because I don't think I have access to it. Shoot, I found it yesterday. No. I don't even have access. Oh, crap. I don't have access to the game controller from here. I don't think there's anything else special. So let's look under contact. Trying to see if there's anything in contact that allows me to have access to the player, and I see nothing. All right. See, gotta remember how to add. Not namespace. Using. That's what I wanted. This guy. Wait, why is it not jumping to it? No, that's not what I want. There's one that's like in the code. Crap. Yeah, I never can remember this stuff. Yep, never gonna make it as a programmer. Okay. Let's see. Oh, GC equals. No. There it is. That's what I was looking for. But not aftermath. We want... No, we do want aftermath here. Does it not go there? Where does it go? Oh, right after that bad boy. Okay. Goes... Put it underneath here. There. So that gives us access to GC like we need. Finally, that took too long. Player, and then run to position. Could probably stash this in a variable, but at least before I do that, I want to make sure this actually works. 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing. Whoops. Run to position. Why do you hate that? Oh, because it's a transform. Crap. It's a... How do I do a vector as a transform? No, I don't. I want vector to transform, not transform to vector. I said vector 3 to transform. No, that's not helpful. Yeah, all the help is going the other direction. So that's no help at all. So, and I need it to be a transform. Tofu, you might know the answer to this, since you a programmer that actually knows what the heck they're doing. What's up? So here we go. Specifically, what I'm looking for here is this has to be a transform, right? So what I'm trying to do. Here's the context. What I want to do is you click on the planter, and the planter tells Will where to run to. Now that position, I could attach just a blank object to it. Which, I mean, if I have to, I'll do that. But originally what I had was just a vector 3. And I need to feed that vector 3 to the target. But I need that vector 3 to transform into a transform. Pardon the double use of the word transform. You know, I mean, worst case, like I said, is I could do... to have it, to pass a whole transform. Yeah, well, I mean, because the run to position requires, I don't know if you can see that if it's too compressed, but, you know, it's, you know, the, here, it's a, using this, set target, and then that tells the nav mesh where to go. Script object attached to, no. So yeah, so I'm using the AI that I'm trying to do an automatic path thing, right? So I mean, here, what I'm trying to do is this. Excuse me. So if I click, whoops, I clicked on it. So if I click here, he goes there, right? What I'm trying to do is the same thing as clicking over here, but doing that by code. And the way you do that by code with Malbur's is by Malbur's brain, just ignore the terminology, set target, but the target has to be a transform, not a vector 3, which is a pain. So that's my conundrum, is that I want to feed just a vector 3, but instead I have to feed it a whole transform. You cheat on yours. Okay. On your taxes or on your code? I mean, I could just create a dummy object attached to the player, or I mean, I could create a game object, but I'm creating a garbage collection for no reason, right? You know, it seems like every time you click on an object, it's going to create a new game object that serves only one purpose. Okay. Got it. Okay. That was the other thing I was going to ask about that. Cool. Then I'll do the same. I'll just create under here. Let me go into this prefab. I'll just create a new empty, and I will say destination target. Done. So this one I'll go to a vector 3. Excuse me. Like so. And then I need to add that. We'll say destination target. Oh, because I haven't added it yet. So transform. Do I need a local position? No, I need a world position. Equals, and then dest should be good enough. So yeah. So okay. That seems like the simplest way to do it. Rather than have every object have their own empty object, it makes it more sense to have the player just have the destination target that gets recycled. So I just need to make that exposed. I'll just put it right here. What the heck? Always does that because C comes before D. And you gave me the wrong thing. All right, and then we'll say this would be a game object. All right, now we're legit. come back. There. We're good there. And then, so now we just say, really? Oh, because I got that destination. Fair enough. That's me. Destination target, transform, and we're done. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess that makes position. I guess it makes sense because it's also handling rotation as well. But since I have that, damn, I might as well take advantage of that. So I might just oh crap. Then I might want to feed it position and rotation as well. It'd be kind of nice to be able to dictate how he faces the object, so he doesn't just like run up and he's like staring away from the object. It just be more visually aesthetically pleasing if he runs up the object and is properly facing it. Yeah, I think that's right. So I need two destination 3 rotation, and then we'll just say there. Riot. No, rotation. Done. So now it has the destination rotation, and we send the target to it. I am using a kind of not in a true sense. I'm using a nav mesh for the navigation, but I'm using a plugin called Malbers, so it kind of rolls its own. So I'm not actually using a Unity nav mesh agent, if that makes sense. So in other words, I have to play by Malber's rules, so to speak. All right, so yeah, that explains the difference exactly. Yeah. And then, but the cool thing here is now I need the new, and now we need a new vector 3 0 0. I'm gonna make it 180. I think that'll make them face away from us. Yeah. Use built-in Unity nav mesh agent. Yeah, it's just because Malbers is great for controlling all the animation states, and it does a lot of heavy lifting for us, which is pretty slick. So it gets to dictate the AI. So when I set the position, I just pass the vector 3. Yeah, which is great, except for the fact that you'd still have the situation of then you have to control the rotation. So this is one advantage, is the fact that I'm getting the best of both worlds. But also with Malbers, it's also taking care of input from both keyboard, joystick, and mouse all simultaneously. And it's nice that all three just work, which is awesome. So on mouse down, so in theory this might work. Maybe. I thought I hit play. Oh, I'm in. Okay. Exit. Save. Oh, I didn't assign it yet. This is going to go nowhere. Let me come back in here. Malbers. Because this is a per scene conversation. Malbers brain. Wait, did I still have that? Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. And he did a fun hack. Okay. Yeah, alright, this goes away. If you press the left, I just move the same destination target object to the left of the character. Okay, that makes sense. But I mean, is it in relation to the camera, right? Or is it always like a world left? That's my next question. Does it dynamically adjust what is considered forward, backward, left, right? That's another headache that Malbers takes care of for us. Wait, did I break something? I broke something. Did I not clear out something? Run to position. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. I guess I do need Oh, that's because it's the AI. Duh. So yeah, all right. It has a better brain than I have right now because that was stupid. All right, so I need to assign two things. I need to put the brain attached to that and also the destination target. You have a fixed camera angle. Fair enough. There you go. Okay. Fixes that. Yeah, do it. Yeah, post one up. Why? Oh, crap. Okay, I did this before. How did I get serialized field? And he hates it. How did I get that to work on the point and click? Oh, because it's down there. Idiot. Wow. Yeah, the AI has definitely got a better functioning brain than I do today. Yeah, the legs, we took that out. Destination target. There's what we're looking for. Done. I'm going to knock out the legs for right now. There you go. Not delete because we may bring that back, but I've been kind of less than happy with the rotation of the feet kind of stuff. I'd rather have the foot sort of float a little bit over the ground, I think, rather than have the whole jitter and the broken ankle look. Because I'm guessing people will complain more about a broken ankle than they will a foot that's slightly hovering over the ground. All right, so there it goes. See? Done. Ship it. Oh, because it's getting updated more than once? That makes no sense. Interesting. So I might have to pull that out as a separate entity because I think that's the destination target is getting pulled by him. So let's the target radius. No, I don't think that's it. I think because the destination target is part of Will, and I think it's doing some kind of update. We'll find out. I'm gonna say copy, purge, save. Yeah, I mean that makes more sense because it looked like the target kept ping-ponging around in a circle. So destination target. So I'm gonna now call this mouse destination target. Makes a little more sense. Standalone. Yeah. Well, mine is now too. I mean, who else would parent it underneath the object? That's stupid. Duh. Yeah. Whoops. There it is. Good. Yeah, but see, here's this is the problem I was talking about. So, Killer Tofu. Yeah, the same bug. Okay. So here's an interesting conundrum, is the fact that right now, if you see, there's a large portion of the planter. I gotta go full screen here. Hold on. Like so. So right now I'm over the planter, but you can see Will is occluding my ability to reach it. If I move over here, there we go, there we go. He's blocking it right now. It's kind of annoying because of the fact that I'm using, now I played with this, so it might be, yeah, you say that, but yes, before you get too happy with yourself on that one, yeah, oh, by tags? Okay, I thought it was just by layers. So here's the conundrum with the layers, is the fact that, yes, I know I can set it to ignore raycast, but if I set the player to ignore raycast, then Malburst breaks like crazy. Yeah, it is, I think it's only layers, because if there's something by tags, I'd love to find it, but I've only found code. So here, I'll do it this way, because I don't want to Ah, focused. So I showed this a little earlier before you showed up, but it's still amusing. So yeah. So right now, as we just demonstrated, the fact that if I'm here, I'm clicking like crazy, and you see the highlight. If I'm over him, there's nothing, right? You go, well, just switch it. So if you go will, and we switch his layer to ignore raycast, yes. Now, let me switch back here. There you go. See, now, there you go. I can go there. See, you're going, see, you're done. There, you're all set. What's the big deal, right? That's simple. No big deal. We're all ready to go. Ship it. Oh, there's this. Because we took his layer away from the animal mode, which is what Malburz works off of. So as a result, the Malburz plugin is not exactly behaving correctly. I don't know if you can see it. It's subtle. I don't know if it registers, but not exactly what we wanted to do. So that's why I'm in that situation. That makes more sense. So it's reverted back to animal. We're good there. My previous idea was to simplify things by just saying, that's fine. Then I will just make it so if you're over him, then he highlights. It won't do anything, but at least you know that you're over him. But you filter the nav, click raycast specifically. You can. Yes. As a matter of fact, you can. This is the way where Malburz pulls it from, which is right down here. The Physics Raycaster is this plugin. Now, if you look and you see, well, okay, I have it turned on now, but it doesn't matter. See? So here we are. You know, as you can see, bump, bump, bump. I'll get them closer to camera so it's even easier to do. See? Contact, no contact. Contact, no contact. Yet, if we look, you can see that, right? Yeah. You can see that animal is unclicked. So, this is specifically, Lucini, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Get yourself a good night's rest and hope to see you tomorrow. So, have yourself a good night. Thanks for saying hello. But, yeah, so this is legit. I mean, this is doing exactly what it told me to do, right? You drop in Physics Raycaster, and that is what Malburz feeds off of. But, yeah, that ain't happening. Just make Will interactable and have it pop up with messages. I don't need to touch myself. Yeah, but see, and then that was, you missed that too. I went down that rabbit hole, which was, all I did was I had the highlight, right? That would come on. So, yeah, this is not my day, man. This is just, nothing wants to behave like it's supposed to behave. Let me turn this off here. Come back to him. Right. So the way that happens is down here on his Will's mesh, we have the highlight effect plugin, right? And here it is. If we do this, we go, hey, look at that. Look. So all I was trying to do is change his color to white, you know, and then that wasn't happening. The color wasn't changing. So then for the fun of it, I was like, okay, fine. Change his width to 1. And what was driving me nuts in the script, I've deleted it now, so I can't demonstrate anymore. Rewind on this video, I don't know, whatever. But the value changed here. So it said 1, but the thickness wouldn't change. So it's like for some reason it doesn't want to acknowledge at runtime. There's something about the highlight effect plugin, and I have another one. I may tinker with that. I did do the upgrade to 2022, and there's a plugin that does a couple different things, including some bloom effects and things like that, and outline. So I may switch gears. My programmer may hate me because that means we're stepping back. But hey, it looks like we're getting some love on YouTube. Thank you for whoever's given us little hearts on YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow, that's awesome. A lot of hearts. Thank you very much. Okay, very cool. So yeah, I have no idea why that happens, but that was one of those things that, okay, I can't make it work, so it's like turning my programmer here, make it work, because that's just confusing the crap out of me. Although, like I said, I may turn to Where's my window? Package manager. I'm still getting hearts. That was awesome. That was a, a long stream of hearts coming through on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's switch this. And yeah, what do I have? I have over 1,000 plugins. That's another reason. It's like, you know, why don't you change gears? It's like, well, because there's so many plugins. Let's see, purchase date. Do it that way. Let's see. Yeah, the glamour. This bad boy. Bring this up. Yeah. So this is one that I just was able to grab hold of recently on sale, of course. Art and Game. I think I have some other plugins already integrated. I think I have something here. The grass. Got more coming in. It keeps in little hearts in my peripheral vision. Unfortunately, my peripheral vision works really well. What? I know I have some of these. Let me switch this. So, try that again. Yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, I own most of his plugins. What highlight? Most of it is Unity's the native stuff. You know, I nothing spectacular, nothing special aside from here. There it goes. Yeah, screen space ambient occlusion, that's just Unity's default. A couple of these are actually plugins that tie into other plugins that require it. Screen space shadows, is that? I think that's, I don't know if that's Unity or if that's actually another plugin. I'll have to check that. Shiny is a plugin I'm using for the rendering of the floor, that nice reflective kind of thing. Grass displacement, that's actually a plugin. Decal, also a plugin. For the outlines. Oh, for the outlines, that's highlight. Yeah. Shoot, what's it called? Highlight Plus? Yeah, Highlight Plus. Why are you going so slow? Yeah, so it's yeah, Highlight Plus 2, I think. Tried a couple, I hated them all, so I went with a different route. Yeah, the Highlight Plus is really has been a nice plugin for the most part. It has a massive amount of draw calls, unfortunately. So I was sort of working under the idea of reducing how many objects, because originally I wanted everything to have the black outline, give it that comic book kind of feel. But now that I have this other option, I have a couple of highlights. But yeah, it's Chronext. I don't know how to pronounce them, but yeah, this guy, Highlight Plus. No liquid refreshment. I have to. All right. So yeah, this is the Highlight Plus that I was using. But now that I got that Glamour or whatever it's called, yeah. Well, that's the one that I'm thinking about tossing to the curb because I can't adjust the values by code for some reason. Maybe I'm just missing something. And I also, like I said, the other problem with it, and maybe this might be true of all highlight tools, but when I had all the guys back here with just like the black outlines, my draw calls were like literally going. Let's see where we're at right now. We are currently at 178 draw calls. When I had an outline for all the different objects in the scene, it was literally up to like 600 or 700 draw calls. And it was literally just, I mean, if I disabled the highlight, then boom, I lost 500 or 600 draw calls instantly. That's, So I don't know if that's true of all highlight plugins, and if it is, then okay, so be it. Then I will keep going with this methodology of just only the necessary items get highlights. But it'd be nice to have highlights around everything. It just adds a kind of a cool, subtle comic book effect that I'm kind of missing in the moment. So he's not, yeah. So all the planters are gonna highlight because they're all working off one. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. But I mean, so if you're doing your own Killer Tofu, if you're doing your own little hack for yours, is there something I'm missing? I mean, or let me ask you this way: is it really impacting your draw calls, or in your case, does it not really matter? Is it not really that much of an issue? So I clicked on that planter, and he's gonna go off into left field. So I definitely need that to be a selectable value, modifiable value. To the oh, okay, it's related to your art style. Fair enough. All right, I'm empty. I think I need to duck out for just a brief second and get myself some more liquid refreshment. Pixel art, but made out of 3D. Oh, objects. Okay, that's cool. Nice. All right, so I can turn this on. So this is the point, Killer Tofu, where I politely invite you to keep my dog company while I get my drink filled back up again. But yeah, give me a sec. I'll be back in just a moment. Hang tight. All right, I am back. Let's turn these annoying things off. Your workaround is just drawing an exclamation point above the interactable objects instead of outline them. Oh, okay. Yeah, sweet. Well, I mean, in the same way that we have like the little name pop up, right? I mean, that's kind of a similar concept. So here, you get like the little GUI that kind of thing to inform you. Kind of a similar thing, right? That's cool. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah. For me, it's just because it is an adventure game. So I want to have it where if you hit the tab, anything that's still interactable, highlights. So that way you know exactly what is stuff you can still play with. Like so. Yeah. Although I have to disable that. Have to think about that because once it becomes inactive. So for example, I think I have to figure that out. I think that's a job for my programmer and not for me. But my guess is, yeah, see, it still highlights, which we don't want. Should be as simple as just saying if is enabled. Let's see. Right. So that's okay. So then highlight. Outline. Get a highlight effect. Oh yeah, so we contact, yeah. Oh, we went here. So show outline. Mouse enter. If is enabled, if is enabled, then do that, like so. I can leave the hide outline. Doesn't kill anything, I guess. Unmouse down. I guess, yeah, that's fine. If this is enabled, there. So then that should remove both issues. Crap, that'd be slick if that actually worked. Let's see. Oh, and I think I can actually do initialize the cutscene as well. So there it goes. So we say walk over there or run. If we click on that bad boy, nothing happens. Oh, because that's look. Idiot. There. And he gets that. And it doesn't highlight anymore. Sweet. He'll still go around it in theory. Let's see. Oh crap, we need to disable. Yeah. Unfortunately now we can't click through it. So maybe we need to switch. We need to switch this layer, or yeah, because now I want to be able to click through it, because now it's just in the way. Right? It's does it still have its trigger? Yeah, the trigger box is still live and active. So first thing we do is to kill that. That should make it a little easier to click around it. It's still kind of a pain because if I want to travel over here, that's intercepting. All right. Set piece. I thought set piece. Okay, set piece should not be active, so there it goes. So it's ignoring it now, but we'll ignore it when we don't want it to. Oh, that was interesting. It did a compile right in the middle of all the stuff I was doing. I've never seen Unity do that before. It's like, yeah, I know you're like in the middle of stuff, but screw you. I'm gonna take over for a second. All right. So if we remove set piece, now the question mark is, do we have access here? Yeah, we still do. Or no, we don't. Okay. Yeah, so then we need to physically change its layer or its collider box. We could have two different collider boxes, one that's the set piece, and then one that's... It did it again. That's scary. I've never seen that before, and it's done it twice. With the Lux thing. That's really weird. It's like a 2022 thing or something. I'm new to 2022. I'm, bouncing off the 2021 model. So yeah, I think what I'll have to do is have two different sets of colliders. One that's designed for truly interacting, like so. And then, yeah, so he comes over here, and then once he lifts it up, yeah, whoops. Do I not have... Why did he go off? Oh, that's why. Set piece on. And he goes right there. Okay, good. And move that up. And then now I would turn off these guys. Or can I change this layer? at runtime. Is Unity okay with that? I don't know. But if I just switch it back to default, no, I don't want default because that's cancel. I need something that is ignored. Ignore raycast? Can I do that? No, it's still acting like... Interesting. Oh, because... yeah, no, that should go through it. What the heck? Because if I just turn off everything, then he's just gonna like plow right through it, and I'm gonna lose. Ah, crap. Yeah. So if I come up here and disable blump like so, whoops. Actually I still have. So if I turn it back on, and so now, yeah, see, he just passes right through it. So that's not an option. I want to block him, but still make it so I can click through it. So I think I do need to make a set piece with raycast or something. Set piece raycastable. Set piece. Yeah, what the heck? Raycastable. It's a word now. Is this a route I want to go down? I don't know yet. All right, yeah, so if I'm thinking this through correctly, so if we go camera, back down to the bottom, let's see. Right, so it's not recastable, so we should be able to click through it, right? Okay, and it just made it disappear. Well, that sucks. All right, I had that the other day. What was it that? I mean, what does raycast also take out rendering? That shouldn't be right. Nah, I'm just getting frustrated. This is all going to crap on me. Yeah, I should just stick to animating. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back. I think I'm going down the wrong path here anyway, so let's go ahead and remove that. I mean, this is kind of like the whole thing of, like, even my biggest complaint about plugins, right? Plugins are great if you want to do exactly what it does, but when you deviate from it, that's when stuff goes to hell on you. Oh, here we go. That's why. It's still weird how it seems like the raycast stuff doesn't work like it should. So yeah, I can select net set piece. Hey, Francisco Rebello over on YouTube just gave us a subscription. Thank you. Thank you so much, Francisco. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Look at that. Came out of nowhere. Awesome. All right. So we say everything. Whoops. Yeah. So if we switch it to nothing. So let's try that. So we come over here. All right, and switch the set piece to. Yeah, we did default, and it just disappears on me. I don't understand why it disappears. Oh, it didn't that time. Yeah, and it's physics. All right, so ignore raycast on enemy. Okay, we can change it. No, I don't want to do that. Body part, distant hotspot. Nav mesh obstacle. Yeah, let's switch it to nav mesh obstacle. Yes. Oh, not it. No, not now. Hold on. Didn't realize I was out of play mode. All right. All right. Let's do that. And now we take planter and we set it to just all it is a nav mesh obstacle. And it's still intercepting my raycasts. Why is it intercepting the raycasts? Let's see. So, out of curiosity, if we turn off the trigger. Yeah, that's kind of pissing me off because that's just broken. That is absolutely not correct. So, let me double check down here. Oh, nav mesh. Okay, that was selected. Wait. Okay, that's the problem with having it in two different places. It can bite you. There it is. All right. And it did go around it, which is good. Oh, but I can't click on anything now. What the heck? Wait, I said decline. Decline, thank you. Another spam call. Weird. It was hanging up on something, was blocking it. Is it this guy? Yeah, and that's definitely why I wanted to highlight when you're over it, so it's more clear. So like right now, I think that's a robot blocking it. So if I move over, yeah. Cool. Okay, so that looks like our weapon of choice is that you turn it from a set piece into a just a blocker. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's right. All right, and I think I want to switch the contact. A little hesitant about doing that. Just because if I don't know if I put it under the contact script, which controls all of these interactable objects, I don't know how to disable that for when it becomes a crap. When it goes from a set piece into just a path blocker. Because right now I have it just under the planter. I guess I could check here if its layer is still set to whatever we need it to be. Although it should be disabled. Yeah, actually that still might work. Yeah, that'll totally work. Alright, so then what I want then is planter, lift up table. And then I need to switch his layer. Can that be done? That's the next question. Change layer at runtime. And then Unity says, of course not. Ha ha ha. This is from 7 years ago, so it's nice and dated. That's useless. Can't change the layer at runtime. From 2021, that's closer. It should be okay. It will be changing the game object. The collider is on, not the parent of the child. You should be looking at the right thing. So, alright. Let's see if this actually does work. So if we say box collider, we have that one, but we don't have... Oh, that is trigger collider. Do we have the other one? No, we only have the trigger. So we need both. And I don't think the contact strip gives us this anyways. I'll check, but... Box. It does not. Okay. So you might shift this into the contact script later on because everyone's going to need this, I think. But I'll let my programmer sort this out. So serialized field, box collider, and then it's just box collider. So, and then what we need to do is tell it when it moves. So the cutscene needs to call an update. Well, you know what? Actually, before I go down this rabbit hole, let me actually see if this even does anything. So, and you're gonna hate that because you already have that. It inherits. Yeah, I figured. So, how about on start? Oh, not on start, but start. And he's okay with that? Good. Okay. So, game object, layer 2. Really? I guess it makes sense. I don't really have to worry about the box collider because we're changing the object, not the collider. I just got to figure out what his layer is that we're setting it to. So to 8. All right. So let's see if that changes. And it didn't do crap. Yeah, so maybe I'm doing it wrong. Update, collider. Oh, it does want the collider. No, that is correct. My collider. Oh, interesting. Okay, wait. Oh, because that's the, got it. That's from the one above. So let's try and do it that way instead. So we say my collider. Oops. Oh, what the hell? It's right here. Do I not have access to it? Is it like protected or something? Really having crap luck on my coding today. Glad we're almost up to the top of the hour because this is just kind of getting like pathetic at this point. It's a private. Okay, that's why. Collider trigger volume. That's great. Let's see. And it's all protected, so it can't reach it anyways. So what the heck? Alright, so then let's go back to the original approach, which is the trigger collider, which we do have access to. We'll say current layer. At least find out what kind of values we're getting here. And we'll say new. All right. Oh, wait a second. That might be because that's not where the collider wasn't on the planet group 1. So it may... No, it didn't do crap. Oh, I haven't hit play. Okay. So this may be working, but I was looking up here, which is not what would be changing. It would be this one that would change, which is the only one we care about because that's where there are colliders. There it is. Cool. Yeah, it is changing. So this does work. We don't want to run that at start, but at least we know this does work. So then we say update layer setting. Good enough. So we should have access to the plant script in the cutscene. That's my hope. This works, then all I have to do at this point would then be set the position, the transform for where we'll go to, so he goes to the right spot, and then the planter should be good. Maybe. Alright, so where's my cutscenes? Exterior planter, this is one, yes. Ah, crap. Okay, so it's going to be in the master. Planter. Oh, good. Yeah, we do have access. So, lift up table. We do this any point. We'll do it as the cutscene is running. Planter. Update. And it's not doing crap. That's not what we want. Planter. Okay, so oh, private is not good. Why'd you do that? No wonder I got issues. Let's try that again. You're an idiot. You're a total idiot. All right, that should make it behave. So let's just double check that we pull it out of the startup. Planter. That only happens there, and it does not. There's nothing in start. I keep saying start up. I mean start. So the good news is once I actually get this hammered out, an approach to do this, then we can apply this to all things, and in the future we don't have to go through this headache again. So we go there, And he clicks on that. And if we're fortunate, he is now set to... Oops, let me get the right thing. He's now NavMesh obstacle. There it goes. Perfect. So now we can click through him. Yeah, crap. They got the stupid shield generator blocking our way there. And the robot blocking the way. You know what? Fine. I'll move over this way. Because all I want to do is test. Let's go full screen here. Oops. Alright. That's exactly what we need. There. Perfect. Okay. So we have a system now. He was on the other side. I click here. Well, that doesn't matter. Of course, I could click there, but if I'm no longer clicking on the planter, but the planter is still serving as a NavMesh obstacle, so he can't run through it. I'm trying to run through it right now. You see? Awesome. That was definitely a lot longer of a headache than I thought it'd be, but it did work. That's good. So now we have a proper approach that we can apply to all of them, and it doesn't really require any major changes, which is also a big boost as well. I made it. The circuitous route. Yes, the path not taken. Now I understand why it's not taken, because that was a pain in the butt. But, yeah. I still have the issue with Will's highlight not showing, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start playing with that new plugin and to see if that might behave better with the outlines. Don't know. It's worth a try, though. But, yeah, we are at that time. I think Penny might be slacking today. I think she's downstairs snoozing. I don't know. She just didn't get enough sleep last night or something. But yeah, I think she's missing her mark here. There. Well, she's awake there, but not down here. All right. Before I do that, let me do is that time again. I gotta do the gratuitous plug. For those that are here, thank you so much for hanging out. So here is the game that we are currently developing, Lost in Space, the adventure game. We've been fortunate enough to license the old 60s version of the classic TV show, and we're turning it into a point-and-click adventure game, kind of like the old Telltale LucasArts. And we're pitching it as like season 4 of the show. That's the way we're describing it. If you want to try it out, you can find the demo here on Steam, if it loads. There it is. So we have a short but informative demo on Steam, and there as well as itch. You can find it in both places, whatever your prerogative is. And yeah, feel free to give it a try. And you know, you can join us either on here's our Discord link, as well as Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, the neglected Twitter. But yep, Discord is the best way if you want to reach out to us outside of this thing. And yeah, always happy to chat about games, and as Lucchini knows, also chat about movies and TV as well. All right, I think that's about it. I'm here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I guess you guys know that if you're watching right here. But yeah, feel free to join me at another time. And I think I'm going to have to wake Penny up, because I think she's definitely not outside the door. Penny? You missed your cue. You missed your cue. Oh, okay. Ow. Yeah, don't make up for it by eating my face off. Uh-huh. Yeah, you slept through your performance. That's so sad. She's such a diva now. She's like, yeah, I'll perform when I feel like it. All right, I think that's about it. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I enjoy the company as always, and look forward to seeing you guys again real soon. And until next time, as always, adios.